In not so neighborly news,
Oh, neighbors.
submitted by Canned Chicken.
Ew.
Is that real?
Yeah, they sell that at Costco in a big
Like an
pack.
entire chicken.
They do. No.
Oh, I thought it was like chopped up chicken breast or something.
Yeah, I've seen it shredded.
Yeah.
But I've seen an entire chicken.
How would you eat that?
Dude, that chopped up chicken in the can though, it tastes like gasoline. I don't like it.
You made one that was really good. You put like peas and carrots and mayonnaise in it, and you mixed it all up.
Yeah,
before.
you used to eat that. I thought it was nasty. It's salty as fuck.
Well, you made it. I thought it was good.
Bart takes after his dad, where once he likes it once, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy enough for the rest of the year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's fucking disgusting. And I'm like, I'm not gonna eat this fucking sodium can. But he would like it, so I'm like, all right, well, here you go.
Well, you made it yummy.
That's funny.
He's complimenting you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the same shit every day for 365.
She was like, don't you remember that delicious meal you made me? That shit was trash and I can't believe you ate it.
That's him, though.
He's like, fuck, I guess if you like it, I'll make it.
You didn't notice I made that for you when I was pissed at you?
Oh no! A concrete wall has to be built around an affordable housing community because the neighbors don't want them there.
That's fucking terrible.
So they built a wall around the project?
It's concrete, like.
Fuck.
Talk about making somebody feel bad about their living situation.
That's fucking funny, dude.
So not only are they poor, they have to wake up to this huge wall because rich people don't want to see you.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
How are there rich people next to the projects? This is in the States, huh?
This is in Florida.
That's so bad because I would have been on the side where the wall was built around me. Like, oh, what the fuck, man?
Did you just hear it every morning?
Yeah, just like, I'm already poor. Why do you have to kick me while I'm down, dude?
Yeah, so Habitat for Humanity will be building this community of affordable homes, and it'll be 116 new homes. But the neighborhoods like around, or like the neighbors around, they just kept trying to block it. They were just like, no, we don't want more affordable housing because they already have a whole community nearby. So this would be like the second community in that same area, and they're trying to block it. And then finally they came up to an agreement where if they build 2 concrete walls and a chain link fence on the other side, then that's how they'll accept that community be built there. So this is the proposal of the new community.
That looks nice.
Yeah, and then there's like a lot of vegetation here.
Where's the wall?
Yeah, where would the wall be?
This is the property. This is where the concrete wall would be, and this is the chain link fence.
Damn.
This seems counterintuitive because if I'm just driving through that neighborhood, that wall would make me more creeped out than like seeing these nice, cute little houses.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to keep the people out.
Yeah, they probably know with projects comes drugs and stuff like that.
I will say this though, if you know, just from somebody who grew up very, very fucking poor, we were fucking hoodlums though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we would straight up trash some of the nicer areas. Like that's not even something that's like, oh,
I was gonna
you're just
say the
saying-
same shit.
Yeah, it's not like something that people are like, oh, well, you're just saying that no, we're not saying everybody's like that, but there were people like me when I was younger, other bad people that would go there, we would rob those homes, not me, but I knew people that would rob those homes, fucking do all that shit.
Our house would get fucking, there was always like our neighbors trying to come in, going into our garage, taking our shit all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
This is happening right now in LA. Like, okay, I live in Beverly Hills, but I don't live in the 90210 zip code, okay? I live on like the poor people's side. There's like an invisible wall between 90210 and then the other zip code. But essentially, like, you know how the purple line is trying to go into Beverly Hills? Literally, Beverly Hills High School, they had an organized walkout. Because we don't want well, I don't want to say we, I just live there. They don't want the purple line coming into Beverly Hills because there's going to be bus stops. They don't
High school
want-
had a walkout?
Yeah, like organized. They had porta potties at the walkout location for the high schoolers. It was organized. They had organized buses to take them to the location. And I was like, this is some privileged shit. Yeah.
That's a very luxurious protest.
Yeah, they had porta potties.
And it was the fancy porta potties that had
Yeah.
wood floors and everything.
That's what they do on Rodeo, like during their holidays.
And they serve Phil's coffee there too during the protest.
If poor people come, we're going to walk out.
Yeah.
So they're protesting against the poor people coming.
Well, they're saying that like they want the tunnel to go under HS, but then they're saying that that could like release some oils, blow up the school. But then like it's been approved that it won't blow up the school. But then like people are saying that they're using that as a cover. Like, save our students, we don't want them to blow up, but it's really like most people don't want it to come into Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
it makes sense though. Like, there's this little city in the desert called Palmdale,
And when that place was developing, a lot of people from the ghettos of South Bay, like Compton or whatever, they would move out there because to start a new life. So there would be all these brand new track homes, right? And then my friend's family moved out there, but it's literally the ghetto in nice new track homes.
That's so true. That happened in Apple Valley too. My aunt,
Yeah.
like, she moved out there because like my cousin was a hoodlum, and
Yeah.
so she moved out there. But then they all moved over there, so he just started
Yep.
new gangs over there.
Exactly. In less than 5 years, the whole
Boom.
place got fucked over. Yeah. Like how they say, you know, like it's like if you don't change the mentality, if you're used to how your living standards are, then you're just gonna fuck up nice places.
Yep.
Affordable housing means projects too, by the way. Just in case in case you didn't know, that's what it basically is.
But there is study though, if you take someone out of a bad, trashy area and then you put them in a nice area,
There's a
they
higher
start
chance.
wanting to change. But it can't be groups and droves
Yeah.
of people. It has to be like one poor family that moves into a middle class or upper class like neighborhood, and then they want to up their standards in life. But then if it's a whole entire community just like up, leaving, and then they just fucking
take
come in droves, yeah,
majority.
they maintain that mentality, that ghetto mentality. They continue it.
It's like the language when like people come and they go to a Korean area and they just came from Korea, they never really learn English. Even though other people that are like in like more Americanized
Yeah.
areas, they learn English and they're
Oh,
fluent.
true.
So I guess it's like that.
I think just the wall is it's so like demeaning.
It is. It's fucked up.
It's like, hey, here's a reminder that you're fucking broke.
Yeah.
Out of sick curiosity, how tall is the wall?
8 feet.
Oh, that's tall too. That's not even like a cute
Yeah.
little.
If you have a house, then the window is like you just see wall.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That sucks, man.
Maybe they could try to make it nicer and then cover it with the, you know, those like the
Shrubs.
bush, yeah, the shrub stuff.
Or like the vines or something.
And then like, what if they're like, Daddy, why is there a wall? That's so sad.
I wonder if there's a way where
Cause we're ghetto, son.
We live in the ghetto.
I wish there was a way to create like neighborhoods that were a little more sporadic, like but closer in range with income. So like you can't have extremely rich and you can't have extremely poor, but then you can grab all the super poor people that's in like one city or whatever, and then you can like disperse them into like these other neighborhoods
Like nicer neighborhoods.
that are like middle class or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
help them out.
Yeah, and then they can kind of help out and focus, and then but yeah, it doesn't work like that.
But like, how would you feel if you guys just bought like an awesome house, put a bunch of money into it, and then this came around, and now your house price is like your value's going.
I see the other side too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. Like for example, like the neighborhood that my parents live in right now, a lot of like lower income people started coming in, and it's getting a little ghetto. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't bother me because I grew up there, so it's not that big of an issue. But I could see with people who own these properties and their properties going down, like there's like cars on the fucking lawn now.
On the lawn?
Damn.
But I mean, even ghetto people don't want to be ghetto. You know what I mean? Like when they get a little bit of money, they upgrade in life, they want to get the hell out. They don't want to stay in their community.
Yeah.
And then what if they get out of the hood and then they buy a nice house and then the hood comes back to them by this shit happening?
Yeah.
You know, they'll be
Fuck.
like, I would be pissed.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, what the fuck? I saved up all this money, went to school, did everything right, and then fuck, this comes to me?
True.
Yeah.
So would a wall make you feel better?
No, I'd want to sell my house and leave. Like, I don't want to be near cheap housing. You know what I mean? Like,
It's because my investment went down. It's like, well, I saved up to buy this house, and then all of a sudden it fucking depreciates in value. It's like, well, what the fuck? I just got fucked over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not because really like the danger or anything like that. It's more because of that, like the value. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I paid so much for it.
Yeah. So they're saying that they're gonna start construction in about 3 years.
Damn.
Also, like neighbors that were interviewed, and they're saying like, well, I'm not gonna judge. I'm just glad that they're gonna have a wall for the other people who feel like their privacy is getting invaded. So that seems to be the main concern, is the privacy being invaded.
Because we're in California too, and there's not as much space as that. That looks like a lot of fucking space. And that wall looks like a lot of distance from the homes. But for us, it's like, we're like right
next to
smack,
each
yeah.
other.
Like you open up a fucking door like this and then there's just nothing but wall 2 feet away.
And I'll be real with you too. If I'm fucking poor as fuck and I get to live in a big ass house because of government assistance, I don't think I give a fuck about a wall. You know what I mean? Build that fucking wall. I don't give a fuck. There's like these homes like out in Sacramento too. They're like those cookie cutter homes. They're like fucking like 6-bedroom homes they're huge, and they're paying like fucking $300 a month for it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all government assisted.
Wow.
You know
And
what I
then
mean?
we do have neighborhoods here where like just a block away, it's like all these expensive homes, and then a block away, it's kind of like right around the corner, it's like 4 homes and shit. So it's not that different.
Yeah. And there'd be people like in the neighborhood, like I knew like people that would come into our store, and we talked, like chop it up with them. I grew up with them, and there's like these young girls that would pop out kids just so they could get like government assistance. Like that's just real.
Fuck yeah, those are all my neighbors, dude.
Yeah, that's all that she would pop out like
Because the more kids you have, the more money you
And then
get.
they would hope that the kid had learning disabilities so that they could get even more money.
They hope that.
Damn.
yeah.
I mean, what kind of lives do these kids live?
Horrible.
Horrible life.
Completely horrible.
They were on their own, like with just in diapers, walking the neighborhood barefoot.
You're lying. Really?
Yeah, and this is like some shit too. Like when I was younger too, I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like I didn't know what that meant.
I never thought that was dope. I'm like, damn, that's.
I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, that makes sense. You're gonna, live in a dope house because of this, that. But as an adult, you're like, oh, what the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah, like my friends had Section 8 housing.
Exactly.
And I was like, what? Like the government helps you pay for it and you
Yeah.
live in a better house? That's so cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know.